what's going on, everybody? My name is Jason, or General. Today, guys, I've got some more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 for you guys here today. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about how to win every gunfight in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, this game has a lot of different variables compared to other Call of Duty games. You know, this game, you've got 150 health, you've got body armor, you've got specialists. I mean, you've got a lot of things in this game that make this game very different from previous Call of Duty games. So if you're not winning a ton of gunfights, I want to tell you, do not get discouraged, because this game, you're going to have to play smarter. You're going to have to start using some of these tips if you want to start winning more of those gunfights. So let's get right into this and let's talk about tip number one. But before we get into that, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you leave comments down below, and let me know what you guys think of the video. And I want to know down in the comment section below, what are you playing mostly in Call of Duty Black Ops 4? Are you playing mainly multiplayer, zombies, or blackout? I want to know down in the comment section below. So let's get right into this and talk about tip number one, which is walk around every corner. All right, this is a very simple tip. I know a lot of people probably are like, what? How is this a tip? Well, let me tell you guys. First of all, most people that play Call of Duty blindlessly run around corners, because they think they can, you know, that's just the nature of this game, right? People just blindly walk around corners and run around corners. They'll go in the enemy spawn and they'll just run in there like it's nothing, like they're Rambo, right? But at the end of the day, for those people that walk around those corners, you're going to have a much, much better chance to pull your gun up faster and aim down sights than the person that was blindlessly running around the corner. So walking around a corner is, in my opinion, very crucial and can help you win a lot more gunfights. But this next tip is kind of a combination of the tip number one, which is pre-aim every corner. If you are going in the enemy spawn, you need to be pre-aiming corners, because you know that if you walk around that corner, there is somebody going to be on that head glitch waiting for you. But if you're pre-aiming that person, you're going to have a much, much better chance to take that guy out than, honestly, if you didn't. If you were not pre-aiming that corner and there's a guy sitting on that head glitch, he has a much, much better chance of taking you out than you have taking him out. So pre-aiming corners is so crucial. On top of that, there are so many people in Call of Duty that blindlessly run around corners, like I said, that if you're pre-aiming those corners, you're going to be able to take those guys out super, super, super easily. Now, this next tip, the third tip that we have here, is lower your sensitivity. That is a very crucial thing. Now, for you guys out there that love using the highest sensitivity possible, going out there just, you know, sniping and trick shotting, but then you want to get a red gun and you want to start dropping some 100-kill games or some nuclears or something like that, I'm going to take it as a lot harder than it sounds. Having that super high sensitivity honestly doesn't really help you out that much, unless you're like extremely used to it and you've played for it for years and years and years and years. But honestly, in my opinion, from my experience, the lower the sensitivity, the better. In my opinion, the best one to use for Call of Duty Black Ops 4 that I personally use is 5 sensitivity. That's a very good median right there. But honestly, you could probably get away with anywhere between 4 and 7. But having that kind of low to medium range sensitivity is going to help you lock onto your targets a lot easier. It's going to help you as you're shooting or getting, you know, hit or flinched or anything like that. You're going to be able to stay on that target a lot easier. And 5 allows you to turn on people as well. You'll see in this game here that I'm playing, I actually turn on a couple people, and I'm using, again, that 5 sensitivity. So lowering your sensitivity really will put you in a much, much higher advantage, because a lot of people, what they tend to do when they come over here to Call of Duty is they actually tend to have a much, much higher sensitivity, because they feel like it moves and plays faster. So if you have that lower sensitivity, like I said, you're going to be one step ahead of them. In combination with pre-aiming those corners and walking around those corners, you're going to be at a much, much better advantage than those other guys. Now, this next tip is in terms of the attachments that you want to use on your guns. There is 2 attachments that I recommend everyone use if the gun allows it. And number 1 is quick draw. If you have quick draw and you're pre-aiming those corners or you're walking around those corners and you have some pretty low sensitivity, you are going to be you're going to be at a much, much, much better advantage than those people that are not using quick draw. Quick draw in most Call of Duty games have always been really, really good. And especially if you're using SMGs in this game, quick draw can come in such a great handy, especially with the combination of the second attachment, which is stock. Stock on SMGs, number 1, is so good in this game. You can strafe around corners so fast, especially if you combine that with lightweights. So lightweight, stock, and quick draw, pre-aim those corners, you are going to be unstoppable. But in my opinion, though, you want to use stock, you want to use quick draw. You are going to be at a much, much better advantage if you're using those perks or those attachments, as well as lightweight. Lightweight really does come into handy when you're using stock. Now, this last two tips here are very, very obvious tips, and they're very just, you know, kind of general tips that help you get better at the game just in general. Number one is play smart. Look, you need to position yourself well on the maps. If you're not positioning yourself well on the maps, you're going to be at such a huge disadvantage. On top of that, if you're running in those enemy spawns blindlessly, you are not going to be super well off. You might get better at the game in terms of reaction times and that kind of thing, but at the end of the day, if you want high kill games, if you want those nuclears, if you want to start impressing your friends with your KD, you need to start playing smart. Play smart, learn the map, learn the spawns, learn how to position yourself on that map, and you're going to be a much, much, much better advantage. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave comments down below, and let me know what you guys thought of the video. And make sure you guys subscribe for more Call of Duty tips and, honestly, some more beast Call of Duty gameplay if you guys enjoyed this video. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.
Mission goals are in sight. Bring this home.
Good night. Intel wins wars. Hostile signal